It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I share each other's location. We always have. But a couple weeks ago, I noticed a pattern. One of my girlfriends and husband being in the same place, same time. I thought it was strange. Until last weekend, I thought more about it. He went to Palm Springs with his buddy, and I noticed her location was there too. So, basically, they're showing up in the same place. And this is a friend of hers.
Yeah.
So, Jessica, thanks for coming on. How many times? 5, 10, 15, less than 5? How many times would you say they were in the same place at the same time?
From what I noticed, I think 3 at this point.
3, and one of which was out of town.
Yeah.
What were the other locations? What kind of places?
So the first time I kind of noticed was at the Grove, but that's it's a mall, and she kind of lives close to there, so it could happen. And the second time was, I believe, at the Promenade, like the Third Street Promenade in Santa Monica.
Huh.
And then
right.
also, you can't really tell how close those little blue dots are, but it wasn't just how funny. I didn't think anything of it again.
At least you didn't find him at her place.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just okay.
Is there any chance? Are they friendly? Any chance that they could be hanging out together as friends?
No, that would be.
Weird without you.
He would tell me, he would tell me.
And she would tell you,
yeah.
right? She would tell you too if she's your friend. All right, hang on one second. We're going to come back and make this call here with Jessica. So Jessica's on the line. Her husband and her, weird. She's following her husband on the tracker, right? On the location on the phone. And 3 times, her husband and her best friend have been at the same place, but neither of them have told her. Just one time, maybe they're planning a surprise.
Yeah.
But 2 times, and the third time, Palm Springs.
Yeah, that's far away.
And neither the best friend nor the husband has said, oh, by the way, I'm going to see your friend or your husband today. That's fishy.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get Jessica on the line now. And Jessica, could you just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call him now, offer him some roses. Let's see what happens here, okay? Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Paul?
Yeah, who's calling?
Hi, my name is Nikki. I'm calling from the Blooming Box. We're actually a brand new flower shop right here in Colorado in Pasadena. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling, I don't want to take up much of your time, but the reason I'm calling is that we're offering local residents to send free roses to anybody that they like today. What's unique about our flowers is that we send them in a cool box. And so if that's something that you'd be interested in, I just need the name of the person you want to send these flowers to, and we can put a nice little note on there. And they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, billing info, anything like that.
I got you. Listen, I'm really not interested. Why don't you give someone else a call?
Are you sure? They're free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They'll get them by lunchtime today.
I know. I hear what you're saying, but I'm not interested.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Jessica, on the line. How are you, Paul?
Hey, I'm good.
Good, bro. So listen, your wife is on the line, and I'm just going to tell you directly why we're all together. She thinks that you've been hanging out with her best friend and not telling her. Is that true?
No.
It's not true. Jessica, why don't you tell Paul what you've seen on the location finder?
Hi. I just kind of been, it's been weird. I've just been noticing that, when you were at the Grove, she was at the Grove. And then when you were at the Promenade, she was at the Promenade. And then I didn't think anything of it. And this last time, though, when you were in Palm Springs, she was also in Palm Springs. And it was pretty close. And I'm starting to feel really uneasy.
Paul, can you explain why the two of you are in the same place 3 times, one of which is out of town?
Wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
You and what's the friend's name?
Amber.
Amber? That's your friend. Why would you even bring her up?
Because you're hanging out with her.
I barely even know the girl. How the hell should I know what she's
Were
doing?
you in Paul, were you in Palm Springs with Amber?
I was in Palm Springs, but not with Amber.
Well, the location finder
Yeah.
says you guys were together.
It's just a coincidence the last 3 times you guys are together.
Find my friends, not location.
I understand. I'm being agnostic.
I feel like I don't know, because like now I'm looking back and like I feel like it was weird the last time we all hung out, and I'm just like I feel like I like don't want to feel like crazy, but it's just a little too much.
So,
It's
Paul,
just a
are you
little
Are you cheating on your wife with Amber?
Babe, I'm not cheating on you.
Well, why is she everywhere you are?
Yeah.
You don't know she's there? Is she following you?
It's probably just a coincidence.
I
Come
can't.
on, Paul.
I
I just
can't.
want to know. Like I just want to know. Like I just don't want to feel crazy. I just want to know.
No, there's nothing there.
Well, so Jessica, why don't you get Amber? I'll tell you what, Jess. Why don't you and Paul call Amber and get her on the phone and start asking questions and see what she says together?
Yeah, how about you do that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Actually.
All right. Well, that's the next move. I mean, I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one. All right. Well, good luck, you guys. Thanks for reaching out. I mean, if they're both on the what?
Find my friends.
No, I'm being agnostic, so it doesn't matter what phone you have. It's called what I call location finder.
Location
Right.
Not bad.
Yeah, but that could be for any carrier or device.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to be generic here, like the generic brand.
Right. Ambidextrous.
No,
Nope,
generic.
that's not the right.
That's not right. But I will say that I think. I mean, it's not coincidence that they're in the same place in Palm Springs.
It's
So something's
not.
happening.
He's lying, and the reason why he's ready to call her is because they probably thought this
They
out.
probably planned this out.
They planned this out. They're like, okay, when we do have to confront her, we deny.